one's gold. There's a cold monkey with a heart so bold, tapping on keys like they made up your soul, building dreams out of digits, making websites roll. Oh, Austin Code Monkey, working all night. SEO wizard making rankings take flight. From the Texas heat to the neon glow, you're the constant king of the SEO show.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're really getting into the weeds, looking at local SEO specifically for Austin, Texas. We've got a listener-shared 25-step checklist.
Yeah, it's quite detailed. And this isn't just theory, right? It's meant to be a practical guide. Our goal here is to basically pull out the essentials for you, the listener.
Okay.
So you can understand what actually moves the needle in local search results and ultimately get more leads from those Austin neighborhoods you're targeting.
Right, leads are the goal. So 25 steps. It feels like the big message from this source is that local ranking isn't just keywords anymore. It's visibility, trust, relevance.
Precisely. It's a mix. And to make this list manageable, we're breaking it down into the three main areas. First, the absolute bedrock, your Google business profile.
Got it.
GBP.
GBP. Got it.
Second, we'll look at your actual website, the on-page signals. And third, the external stuff, things like citations and reviews, building that local trust.
Okay, that sounds like a solid plan. Let's kick things off with the foundation then. The Google Business Profile.gbp. You hear this everywhere now. The source says it's critical, right? 10 steps just for this.
It really is. And step one is, well, pretty obvious. Claim and verify your profile. Can't do much without that.
Standard stuff.
But here's where it gets interesting immediately. The name. The source is very clear. Use your exact registered business name.
This is where people try to game it, isn't it? Adding keywords.
Exactly. Big warning here against stuffing keywords into the name. You know, like Austin Best HVAC Pros LLC or something. Don't do it.
Why not? What's the real risk?
It's not just a minor penalty. The source implies you risk getting your whole profile suspended, and getting that back, it can be a nightmare, a long manual process.
Ouch. Okay, so losing visibility completely, that's a big risk.
Huge. So stick to the facts.
Yeah.
Exact name, full Austin address, and make sure it's a local Austin phone number. Anchor yourself geographically.
Makes sense. What's next after nailing down the name and address?
Categories. This is crucial for telling Google what you actually do. Pick the most accurate primary category first. If you're us, maybe SEO consultant.
Okay, primary first.
Then add relevant secondary ones. Things like marketing agency, maybe web designer, whatever fits. Getting the categories right helps Google match you to the right searches.
And the keywords we couldn't put in the name.
They go in the description. Step 6 is writing a good keyword-rich description. This is where you naturally weave in terms like Austin SEO company, or talk about the specific Austin areas you serve.
Naturally being the key word there, I imagine.
Absolutely. Describe your business, what you offer, who you help. Make it useful for a human reading it.
Beyond the text, the source talks about visuals and activity, making the GBP feel alive.
That's a great way to think about it. It's not just a static listing.
Yeah.
Upload high-quality photos. Not just your logo, right? Pictures of your office, your team actually working, examples of your work. Show you're real.
Humanize the business.
Exactly. Then there are the operational bits. Keep your business hours accurate, especially holiday hours. Enable the messaging feature if you can handle it.
And actually respond quickly, I assume.
Yes, responsiveness matters.
Yeah.
And the last thing for engagement, post regular updates. Weekly is ideal. Share offers, links to new blog posts, announce local events you're involved in, keep it fresh.
Wow, okay. That's a lot just for the GBP. 10 steps. It really is like managing a mini social profile.
It kind of is, yeah.
All right, let's move from the GBP listing itself to the business's actual website. Section 2 is about on-page local SEO. 8 steps here for signaling the Austin focus on your site.
Right. This is about making your website scream Austin to Google in the right ways. And the absolute starting point is NAP consistency.
Name, address, phone number.
Yeah, NAP. Yep. Embed that exact NAP information in the footer of your website. Every single page. That consistency is a huge trust signal.
Why is that so critical? What if, say, the phone number on my contact page is slightly different from the footer?
That creates what Google sees as data confusion or disparity. If Google finds different details for what seems to be the same business scattered online,
it gets nervous.
Pretty much. It erodes Google's confidence that it understands who you are and where you are. And if Google isn't confident, it's less likely to show you prominently, especially in things like the map pack.
Okay, confidence killer. Got it. So consistent NAP in the footer doesn't need to be marked up technically. Schema was mentioned. That sounds complicated.
It sounds more complicated than it often is.
Yeah.
Schema markup is basically code that explains your content to search engines. It's like translating your NAP into Google's native language.
Ah, okay, a direct translation.
Exactly. Using local business schema helps you explicitly tell Google, this is our name, this is our verified Austin address, this is our local number. It removes ambiguity.
So it's worth the effort, even for a smaller business.
Definitely. The source emphasizes using it not just for NAP, but also service area information, especially on key pages.
Which brings us to the next point, dedicated local pages.
Correct. Create a specific page for your main local service, like an Austin SEO company page, if that's your focus. This becomes your pillar page for that service in that city. And yes, put the schema markup on that page too.
Makes sense. Consolidate the signal. Now, targeting within Austin, the source gets specific here, right? Neighborhoods.
Yeah, this is a powerful strategy. Don't just target Austin. Create landing pages for specific neighborhoods or areas where you want clients. Think South Congress SEO, East Austin web design. You get the idea.
Because people search that way. Plumber near Zilker.
Precisely. Those near me or neighborhood searches often have high purchase intent. So you optimize these pages using those specific local keywords.
Where do those keywords go? What are the most important spots on the page?
The critical elements are your H1 tag, the main headline, your meta title, which shows up in the browser tab and search results, and your meta description. Weave those Austin-specific and neighborhood terms into these key spots.
H1 title description, got it. Now, how do these pages connect within the site? Internal linking.
Yes, structure matters. Link from your relevant blog posts or other service pages to that main Austin pillar page and to your neighborhood pages. It helps spread authority.
Okay. And what about proof? Testimonials.
Crucial for trust.
Yeah.
Include testimonials specifically from Austin clients, bonus points if you use review schema markup on them, and another simple but effective step, embed a Google map showing your verified location right there on your contact page. Reinforces the physical connection.
Connects the digital to the physical. Nice. Okay, that's 18 steps down. We've done the GBP, we've done the website itself. Now, section 3, looking outwards.
Right.
Local link building and citations. 7 steps here.
Right. This is about how other websites perceive your business, especially local ones. It starts with directories or citation.
Like Yellow Pages, but local.
Kind of, yeah. Get listed in the big authoritative Austin directories. The source specifically mentions the Austin Chamber of Commerce and Yelp Austin. These carry weight locally. Also, find relevant niche directories for your specific industry.
And I assume that NAP consistency we talked about is vital here too.
Absolutely paramount. Submitting is one thing, but you also need to audit your existing citations across the web. Find and fix any inconsistencies in your name, address, or phone number on any directory site.
Okay, clean up the existing mess first. Then what about getting new local links? That's always tough.
It is. For local, think local engagement. Sponsor a local Little League team, participate in an Austin community event, a festival, anything like that. The key is to make sure you get listed, ideally with a link, on the event or sponsor website.
So real-world activity translates to online links.
Often, yes. Another tactic is guest posting. Pitch articles to relevant Austin-focused blogs or local business publications. Offer value, get exposure, and hopefully a link back to your site.
Local outreach. Got it. And the last piece of this external puzzle reviews, we touched on it with GBP, but how should businesses handle them?
Actively solicit them from happy clients, especially Google reviews. But the really vital part, according to the source, respond to every single review.
Even the negative ones.
Especially the negative ones. Responding professionally shows you care, you're engaged, and you're willing to address issues. It can actually build trust, even from a complaint, because potential customers see how you handle problems.
Interesting perspective. Damage control and transparency.
Exactly. And the final step, number 25, leaping back on everything. Monitor your results. Track your local rankings monthly, see what's working, what's not, and adjust your strategy. It's an ongoing process.
25 steps.
Yeah.
That is genuinely a comprehensive checklist.
Okay, let's try to distill this. If I'm running business in Austin listening to this, a few key questions pop up based on everything we've covered. First, the timeline. How long does this stuff actually take to work?
Yeah, good question. The source suggests being patient. You're typically looking at seeing measurable improvements in, say, 3 to 6 months. That's assuming consistent effort across these areas. If you're starting from scratch, probably closer to 6 months.
Okay, 3 to 6 months. Realistic. Second big question, especially now with remote work and service businesses, do I really need a physical Austin address? This is one of the clearest takeaways from the source material. And the answer is a pretty definitive yes if you want to rank well in the local map pack results. That verified physical Austin address is flagged as essential for map pack visibility and top local organic results.
Wow. Okay, so no P.O. boxes, no virtual offices for getting into that prime map spot. You need a real, verifiable Austin location. That's a significant barrier for some businesses.
It absolutely is. It fundamentally shapes the competitive landscape. If you're a service area business working from home outside Austin or fully remote, you're likely filtered out of those map results unless you invest in a verified physical presence within Austin.
That really changes the game depending on your business model. Okay, final question. If I'm overwhelmed and can only focus on one thing right now, what's the absolute most important factor from this list?
The source doesn't really point to one single magic bullet. It emphasizes the combination. But if forced to prioritize, nail your Google Business Profile optimization first. Get that accurate, complete, and active. Then ensure that NAP consistency everywhere. And third, start creating that high-quality, Austin-focused content on your site. Those three pillars are key.
GBP, NAP consistency, and local content.
Got it. So to summarize, we've walked through the three pillars for Austin local SEO success. Mastering your Google Business Profile, tuning your website's on-page signals for Austin, and building external trust through local citations, links, and reviews. It's a full system.
It really is. And think about that final point we just discussed, the requirement for a verified Austin address to get prime map pack visibility.
Yeah.
Just consider what that really means for competition in Austin. How much of an advantage does that give businesses with a physical storefront or office in Austin compared to those operating remotely or traveling into the city? It acts like a geographical filter, doesn't it? A real competitive moat for those who can meet that requirement. It really does. It underscores the local SEO and makes you think about the balance, How much is about tweaking website code versus how much is about real world presence and engagement, sponsoring that event, responding to that message quickly. That blend seems critical.
Austin Code Monkey delivers expert web design and SEO services for businesses that want more calls, more leads, and more jobs. Our SEO strategies ensure your online presence keeps growing and bringing in results. For more information, call 737-932-7532 or visit our website at austincodemonkey.com.
Austin Code Monkey, working all night. SEO wizard making rankings take flight. From the Texas heat to the neon glow, you're the code swinging king of the SEO show.